Shock 'em StarCraft.
And center. And this guy's getting this gold kind of saturated. He has this bottom right saturated, so he's doing work in that point at that point of view. You do have quite a few zealots coming from teal, and let's see what we have for this Banshee. Banshee with 10 kills there. These Banshees just owning this base. 18 kills, 12 kills, 11 kills. These Banshees were absolutely critical in this game for me. They've just gotten so many kills, it's just ridiculous. And so that gold does go down. We will see that these Zealots run right by these Banshees. And my base down here in the bottom left corner is vulnerable, to say the least. I don't have any units down there. Banshee's kind of just hanging out. I do believe I lift off that command center. These SCVs are going to get killed. I'm really struggling building a base back up here. They're taking it out every time. They're seeing with their DTs what's going on in my main base the whole game. My expansion here I can't get all set up at all because they keep attacking it. And what I think I needed to do was just focus on my own base for a little while. Get my base built up. But I was too focused on finding their bases and just destroying them with my Banshees. Because I've destroyed so many bases already that they've expanded to, but I really haven't focused on my own, because if I had all my Banshees at my own base, setting up my base, I could really get a good a foothold here in the game and transition to a decent mid-game actually. But I was so worried about them getting bases, large bases, so that so that they would be overwhelming me, because it is 2-on-1 essentially. But you'll see that Shocky does come back up top here, and he's getting back into the game. They don't realize that he is up here. I don't believe. We'll look at it. Purple. Yeah, he can't see a top left. That looks like creep there to him. So we'll see here that this Hellion and Banshee chases these Zealots out of my base. The Banshees are just hanging out here. I think I've seen this base. We'll look. Nope, I haven't detected that bottom right base yet. But I do believe this Banshee will find out at this point in time that all those spores won't be very successful against them. I think it's taken down right away. So basically, I don't have much here. I do have quite a few minerals, but I'm just trying to get this base to work. This Zealot is just scouting it. So they have I have one Banshee here also. So I'm really counting on Shocky at this point to build up a decent base, because I feel like I'm kind of in a hole and I'm stuck and I can't really do much. I do get rid of this Zealot so I can start up with my base here once more. You'll see he has quite a few Zerglings. He's got quite the base going actually. So it's going to be tough. Purple will be pretty strong. Teal's going down, hanging out. And you'll see that purple I think gave teal some money to build a base again. And here comes the Nexus at some point here. Zerglings move out with those probes, and Shocky tries to defend my base a little bit with his Zealots, but they're out of position because here comes a Zergling attack at his base. And you'll see that many of his probes get destroyed. Actually, I think pretty much all of them do. This is not looking good whatsoever for us. I bring a Banshee in, they kill a few. He's got some Zealots back. So it's really, we're struggling so bad here. Like, this is just terrible. I can't get a decent expansion up. Finally, a few SCVs. a couple medvacs with my Marines, and just trying to produce a few medvacs so that these Marines can stay alive. And also the medvacs could be useful for my partner, I was thinking. And so I finish off that bottom middle base, that assimilator. I do believe I scout out a little more here. This Marine gets killed by the Zerglings. I had a few Marines up here by this Nexus, and massing some Marines in this bottom mid. And here come... Oh yeah, there's the Marines kind of hanging out. But all those Hydros will make quick work of those Marines. It's so basically I have a bunch of medvacs and no ground units. I was hoping they would become useful because I could, you know, give them to my red teammate, the medvacs, to help him out. I get attacked by purple here. I realize that I'm pretty much screwed. There's not much going on for me, not much of a chance. I have him share the army so I can help him micro. So it looks like purple's becoming a pretty strong force here. He has quite a few Hydralisks, Zerglings. I don't really have much. Floating bases, dying supply depots. I have a couple Marines and a bunch of medvacs to help out my partner here. And a few Banshees, which are pretty useless against Hydralisks and Spores. So I'm not depending on those too much. But I will be seeing when I come down here these cannons. Teal is doing work. He actually beat it up that time, which is surprising because he hasn't been putting up cannons and I've just been destroying his bases over and over, and he finally learned that maybe I should put up some cannons. We have quite a large army right here. We're going to watch this push. Few Stalkers, few Banshees, bunch of Zealots, one Marine, 2 Sentries. This is exciting stuff here. We're going to kill these cannons, and it's light work for those Zealots. Got my 1 Marine back here just hanging out. These medvacs whoa, get destroyed. Those Zealots went very quick, but we did take out a few cannons, if you noticed. We do have a few more Stalkers coming down and DTs, and let's see how this goes down here. 3 DTs, 4 Stalkers, and my 1 Marine who has 1 kill. He's just gangster. Look at him running up here. That's probably Jim Raynor himself. But let's see here. We're gonna see this Marine just being healed like a true awesome crazy guy who just sacrificed himself. But Teal has no chance at this point with his base going down, and 4 DTs will take that down in no time at all. The best part about this is that this Overseer is their only chance and what are these Stalkers going to do? Not kill the Overseer. We do some work on this Hydralisk den. I can't see the bullets from these Stalkers. What is that all about? What is that all about? Alright, so these DTs just absolutely murked those Hydralisks. It's amazing. Oh, and he's out of minerals in this bottom right corner. It's his only base. These Spores just don't have a chance at all. It's crazy how they just let that base get to the point where there weren't any minerals, and that Overseer didn't help much, considering it wasn't over there. And we ended up winning this crazy game. This is just absolutely insane. We were back and forth. First I had to help out Shocky because he had no base. Then Shocky ends up having to help me because I have no base. And these guys are jumping around different bases, grabbing every mineral patch possible, just being really annoying. And oh, I didn't even show you guys up here. He got Nidus, and he took care of it with some DTs. Absolutely insane stuff that just happened. Great game. It was fun, and I just wanted to show you guys. Take it easy and peace out.